me?
Hello.
Hello, hello? Oh god. Okay, I actually need to stop the music. Well, at least turn it a little bit quieter. I think we're live. I guess we're live. Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh god, I'm actually super nervous. Welcome guys to the UKSG anniversary event 2018. My name is Inni. I'm joined here by my good friend Mike.
Hello there.
And yeah, a few very stressful weeks and months are behind us. We prepared everything that we can. Now we have to get this show on the road. We have an amazing schedule. We have an amazing lineup of runners, and I'm really nervous and excited about this. How about you?
I am really looking forward to this. We've got a great selection of games, great selection of runners. Assuming tag goes well, this should be a fantastic marathon.
I hope so that tag goes well, especially since one of the persons at the tech station is this guy, and even in the preparation phase I had to do all the layout things, getting it to work, and I was like, oh god, yeah, this is the reason why I usually don't tag, but everything will be fine, I hope. So yeah, you already mentioned it, we have an amazing schedule. What are the runs you're looking forward to the most?
What are the runs I'm looking forward to? That is a fantastic question. I mean, honestly, Darkest Dungeon is always a fantastic run. I really enjoyed seeing that previous UKSG. This is a different run, it seems, so I'm looking forward to finding out what that is. Digimon, I'm a bit biased. I grew up loving Digimon, so I really want to see some of that as well.
Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to see Digimon. That's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure if I can actually watch it, but yeah, that will be really great. As you said, Darkest Dungeon, we have actually a 3-way race. There will be a small thing you will notice, but yeah, a 3-way race, that's gonna be super hyped. Let me actually look at the schedule. One thing I'm also really looking forward is Little Big Planet, our opening one for this marathon. We almost had it for one of our UKSGs, our on-site marathons. But then the runner sadly had to drop out, but now he is finally here, so we are really looking forward to it. Besides that, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red and Blue Rescue Team by our very own crew. This is gonna be something that I'm also really looking forward to, and probably the entire Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening with Far Cry, Fallout, Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls, and obviously the best game for the end, since we're going straight ahead to Christmas, the Christmas Shopper Simulator.
Yeah, we have a really stocked PC block at the end, and it's going to be so much fun. Look forward to it.
It will be definitely fun. Looking a little bit back before we actually start with setting up the first run, I mentioned it was stressful but also fun to prepare all the things. What was the thing that you loved to work on the most beforehand?
What, in preparation for this?
Yes.
Honestly, one of the most fun things is seeing all the runs come in, honestly, and then going through them. It's because we have there's so many people who can do so many different things, and it's so fantastic to be able to sit down and go through those and just see what everyone's willing to show off. It's just really nice and a bit heartwarming to see that people are wanting to support events that support causes like we are.
Yeah. I think I don't have the exact numbers in my head, but I think we had around 150 hours of submissions and had to cut it down to 32-ish. So yeah, there was quite something, but I think we got the best that we can, and yeah, we just hope that you guys are having fun as well. And obviously, this wouldn't be a UKSG if we wouldn't raise money. And as always, we're raising money for young minds. And this time, all of your donations, so 100% of your donations will go to young minds. So please be sure to check them out. Check the incentive in the amazing incentives that we have. For example, for one of our very first runs, Darkest Dungeon, we have the incentive for the file name. Currently, there's no option, but if you wanna donate for that, you can do that. We also have for Yoshi's Story, which will be later this evening, the color choice. We have for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon also some name incentives for Skitty, Squirtle and the team, and so much more. So be sure to check it out. And I think that being said, I think we gotta prepare the first run, right?
Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, we're gonna quickly prepare Little Big Planet, and we will be right back, and we hope to have a fantastic UKSG anniversary event. And if you wanna tweet out about the event, be sure to use the hashtag, I actually can't see myself, use the hashtag UKSGA18 and tell your parents, your grandparents, your best friend, your neighbors, even your boss about this, because this will be an amazing event. And yeah, with that being said, we go back into intermission, prepare the next run, and see you later, guys.
See you in a bit.
while we're setting up our very first run, I quickly want to remind you, we are raising money to support Young Minds, a charity leading the fight for a future where all young minds are supported and empowered, whatever the challenge. Your donations help them to make sure young people get the best possible mental health support and have the resilience to overcome life's difficulties. So thank you very much for all your donations, and we have amazing incentives. Be sure to check them out if you want to change names or costumes. For example, for one of our upcoming runs, which will be Darkest Dungeon, where you can donate for the name, the file name that the runners are using. So be sure to get your donations in for that really quickly, and we will be right back once we finished setting up our first run, Little Big Planet.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in this air, going louder. We are all one color, standing in their way.
Alright guys, we are ready for our very first run. We're starting off with a little big planet, so Liam, good luck.
This one is you. No, you're quite a cute one. Now, to move around, use the left stick. Just push it a little for dainty tippy toes, or push it all the way to run like your sacking depends upon it. And don't forget your free chase. Jump, jump, jump. Give the action button a short, sharp press for a small hop, or hold it down for a huge, boundy leap. On you go.
Alright. So, guess I'll just calm down. Alright. So, guess I'll just calm down. Okay. So. Alright. 3. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, so this is a little bit funny. It's a 2.5D platformer, and first thing I'm gonna do is like game over, because in this game you can go back to the part to replay the level you just failed. This skip saves about 2 minutes, so it's pretty big. Losing your lives in this level isn't really easy because you can't die normally. And by doing this you get a game over, which makes you go back to the pod. Alright, because that was a good intro. Okay, so now I'm going to skip like 2 cutscenes. I don't really know how they work, I just like do this. Player 2 is now the new player 1, so that's good. So I'm going to do it again here, which now I'm going to switch back to player 2, which is player 1, so I don't have to wait for the other person to die to get the level open.
No, don't give it a fish, it's not that kind of seal. It's a badge, a map reference if you like.
So before most of the levels, you'll see me like pause. This saves like a second, because LVP. Anyway, yeah, so this game's physics based, this is the first level. I'm gonna try and jump on like the edges of every corner to gain a bit of speed. You can also like jump down slopes and get more speed. There's a trick called RCJ and LCJ. RCJ stands for right corner jump, which is like you stand in the right corner of a block, then run to the right and then jump. That's because if you fall over and you face this game and you jump, then you somehow gain height. This game's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna try use slope jumping to skip this, and I did it. Oh, whoa, that was good. That saves about 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna place stickers in this guy and run. Okay, so I'm gonna put a costume on. It doesn't really matter what you do here. Just I like to put on a costume because you don't lose any time. Just might as well put one on. Get some swag. Okay, so after every level, I'm gonna quit to the pod early. Okay, so that was a cutscene skip. And that one's a bit different than the one you saw earlier because I just spam like another cutscene button to skip cutscenes. Overrides the normal cutscene. Okay, so let's get a grip. So you'll see me like grab onto stuff. That's a main mechanic of this game, grabbing. You get like a ton of speed in this. So I'm gonna jump.
Can I one here in this man?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please get one, please.
Go in yourself.
No.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please. Please.
No.
Please.
No. Sid. No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Stop being annoying. Go get it, Sid. Sid. Stop being annoying. You told me you weren't annoying me. Go now, please. Leave the premises of the room. You're not invited. Go get it now. Oh god. Sit. Go.
Come in with me.
Go and get us, Dad.
What? Upstairs. I don't want to go in.
Go! Oh my god.
Sid!
Sid, go in.
Bloody hell, right, you know, I'll do everything for everyone else. Where are you going now? What are you holding your ears for?
I don't want to go in
Oh
there.
my god.
The fucking phone?
I want to go in there on my own. No.
Why?
There's a
I've got all
dog.
missed calls off your bloody mother now.
Get Sid, get downstairs because I need to do stuff.
Sid, your bloody phone, Liam.
I am going to leave with
You don't need anyone to come in with you.
Sorry about that. My brother's there. Anyway, so that was the level I just like went through really fast was to get a grip. And I did a jump into a corner, which is called a banana jump. You get height for like going into stuff too. Also that was an LCJ, it saves time. Also I jumped on like a couple sponges, that does things. It skips like at the seesaw section. Which saves like 10 seconds. It's really good. It's hard though. You have to do it RCJ without like staying it up. Anyway, so this is Gate to Victory. At the start you saw me like fling over like a mountain. That's called windmill fling, it saves time. Sometimes you get on the really fast cycle, but that cycle is incredibly hard because like you have to like get a really fast windmill fling and like hope you don't fall down. So and then you have to not die throughout the entire level and go fast. So that was bunny hopping that I just did there, and that's the end of Gardens. So I'm gonna do another cutscene skip. And this is Swing of the Fire, I forgot the name of the level. This level has a skip at the start which you like jump out of a submarine. So I'm gonna attempt it. I got it, nice. This saves cycles. Well, it saves like a cycle, it doesn't save a lot. The way that works is because you get a lot of speed in this game, you sometimes click through stuff. By a lot of speed, I mean a lot of speed, so you can't just like run into a wall and like go through it. You have to get a lot of speed. Sometimes you get squished by doing it, which is weird. I don't know why it just happened. So I'm gonna try a race gate skip using the geometry level. What do you want again? I found it. You can like jump over the race gate with that bongo thing.
Not there.
It takes 3 seconds. See the point trainers are
Where
not
the shoes are.
here. They're downstairs, isn't they? By the door.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
I don't know where they are. Get out. My brother likes to annoy me
Here
sometimes.
they are.
Alright, Jesus Christ.
They're upstairs in your bedroom.
He'll be gone soon. Anyway, so this is Burning Forest. You saw me do the pause mechanic thing at the start level. That skips like a dialogue thing. It saves a lot of time. I'm gonna save 0.5 seconds. That's a moving LCJ. You can do a lot of these tricks without stopping to set them up. But if you stop to set them up, it's easier, but faster if you don't. There's a skip vehicle crop though, which saves like 5 seconds. I'm not gonna try it because it's hard and random. Also, this game has no RNG, so like, it's all cycle based. It's not like RNG, which is good because like I think the second and the third one have RNG. I don't know, but this one doesn't because reasons. You can get a fling there too, which is called Wii Fling. Someone from the community found it on accident and it's fine. Okay, so that was the end of that level, and this is Bureaucrat Kingdom that I'm going to like skip because it's a level that no one cares about. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, right, no. Anyway, so you have to go left, which is odd because you meant to go right in every other level, besides like one more. So this is the skip. Alright, so I went back into the layer at the back because you can just, it turns out you can just run across the level. And this is the end. This saves like 2 minutes as well, so it's good. It was found like ages ago, like 2010. Okay, so this is wedding reception. I'm gonna pause here and save a second because loads. So weddings is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. There's one incredibly hard level at the end of this world, which is so hard that it's hard. I don't know, but it's too good. So I'm gonna edge jump and get a boost there. Okay, so I'm gonna jump up here, jump across, hopefully get a boost here. I did. Edge jump there, run across, jump, 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 jump. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this trampoline. Everyone has their own way of doing this, but this is my way. You can jump on the stalls, which is really risky, because if you mess it up, you die. Oh. And that dialogue jump, which, like, if you jump before you, like, a character speaks, you keep your, speed, that's it, and, you like don't have to start running again. Oh, my controller died. But I fixed it. Okay, so I'm gonna like jump underneath this dog and start running with it. This dog is really slow, and it turns out you just wear it as a hat and run. So sorry if I sound like really out of the mood. I just have a cold and it's not good. Anyway, so gonna hit that, wait, and run. So you're meant to wait for the dog to like run, like come after you so you can see the platforms, but everyone knows where the platforms are now. So you just run across. I'm gonna do it again here, and if you don't get it first try, it's gonna be hard to get it back again. Because you can like fall down the layer in front. Oh yeah, this game was 3 layers by the way. Do it again here to save like 2 seconds. And that's it. I'm gonna grab onto the collector and hope to get a jump here, which I didn't even attempt because you can fail it, and if you fail it you die. Or sometimes you don't even like get on top and just fall down on the lift thing. So I'm gonna try a skip, well not skip, just a fling called glitcher fling. It doesn't save a lot of time, it saves like 2 seconds I think, but like it's swag, and if you don't get it you lose PB. Okay, that wouldn't have done it. I actually would have. Why did I do that? I'm stupid. Anyway, so gonna pull this dude across because it's LVP, and gonna wait for this platform. Gonna go all the way over here. Gonna hope. Okay. Sometimes you can let things over and like the tag is facing you, and if the tag faces you, it saves like not a lot of time. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it saves any time. I just like doing it. This is the end of the level. And oh, that's not meant to be there. Sometimes it can like fall down and it doesn't stay up, and yeah. So this is the hardest level in the game by far. It's really hard, and no one has completed it, but yes I have. But like, it's so hard that you die all the time. So if we jump up there, edge jump, good speed. Do it again. That was not good enough. Okay, so I lied, this isn't the hardest level. It's hard to go faster, but it's easier everywhere else. Like, there's so like little things to do here, which gives speed. But yeah, this is the easiest level. Just run to the right and jump. Oh god. I didn't die. Ooh. Let's hope to not die. That won't happen, but yeah. This level is weird, like you can jump and then you'll just go back into the back layer and die. I don't like this level. It's easy to like it. But passion.
Liam?
Yeah?
Has that started now?
Yeah?
Right. After that then, can you please take the dog out for a quick walk?
Yeah.
I walk, please.
Yeah. And that's the end of that wedding section of the game. Okay, so this is where the run gets really hard. Look, Boomtown. I don't like this level at all. I'm being serious when I say this is hard, because there's a really hard skip at the end of the level. There's another really hard version of it, which I'll try once, because I'm weird and it looks cool. There's jump where that cat just fingers, and that just gives you speed. So I'm gonna jump up the mountain. That was really fast, and hit this, and don't die. So if you jump on buttons, it doesn't like do anything to them. Okay, so this is where there's a hard version of the skip happens. Oh, alright then. You can like get on top of that and use the rocket car to jump over. Alright, so this is the hard part. You have to do this, then jump on the collector, and that's good. Right, so that skip looks easy, but it's really hard. Because you only have one shot, and if you don't get the jump off the scorpion, then you'll mess, and you can get squished by the boss, not the boss, the collector. Okay, so that was a really good level, besides rocket car skip. I have a drink. Ooh. Maybe I should use that. Anyway, this is the mines. Okay, got out. You can get like speed there by like jumping out of the thing. Also, this is a good level for donations if you have any, because there's nothing that happens here. Also, this level's really long. Okay, so that was the end of that level. Right, so this is a really hard level too. It's not the actual level that's hard, it's just the bloody skip at the end of the level. You get chances, but it's still hard. Because if you fail it, you lose a lot of time. Also, this level is really cycle based, so. And these trampolines suck because if you jump right in the middle of them, sometimes they don't even jump you. I found that if you just run on it, it works better. Time save. What's gonna die? This is where the boss is. Just gonna go fast. And pray I don't die. Right, I got it. Nice. Right, so this is where the stream's gonna like really lag because I'm gonna open a helper for a skip in the next level. RNG, Jesus. This car RNG, it's horrible. Anyway, so there's a thing that is called car RNG. It's not a thing, we just call it car RNG because the level has cars and like it can just stop and start again randomly. So I'm gonna jump out right here and wait. If I went faster at the start, that would have been a cycle. There's a really hard cycle. Well, not really hard, just like a fast cycle in this level, which obviously saves time. And cycles in this level suck. So this car actually goes faster than that car, so I'm just going to stay on it and it's just going to floor it. and not die. Okay. Alright, so this is the, I'd say the hardest skip in the game. Next to Boomtown skip, then, actually no, the boss skip in Serpent Shrine's the hardest one for me. Okay, so I'm gonna do these boxes. An LCJ, grab onto here because I'm weird. And I got it. Oh god. Oh. That was fast. Whew. You can clip through the floor there too, which is really risky. I've lost runs to it before. I've lost runs to all parts of this skip. Anyway, so I've got a helper, which is a traffic light to time that drop, so you don't die. Because this level sucks. Anyway, so what I did there was like double LCJ, which is an LCJ on top of an LCJ. Then some people like RCJ onto the thing at the top and slope jump off it. I find that hard, so I just do an old version of it. Coming up to the end of the level now. When you see that shadow, that's when you know you're at the end. Which is good. So I'm gonna quit out and go into this level. That was really good that I got that skip first right, because that just saved like a ton of time. Oh, that red skip's really easy. Why did I fail that? That's like the easiest red skip ever. Because you're in a slant and it like sets you up perfectly. So I'm gonna try an LCJ here, which saves like a lot of time, and I got it. Wow. That was really good. This level is also really hard too, because the checkpoints are really spread out. And if you die, you go back to that checkpoint, which is not good at all. I'm happy I didn't get the race hit skip now, because this weird thing can... oh, wait, never mind. I was joking about the wrong cycle. If I got the race hit skip, I would have gone on the good cycle. There's a thing here where you can like go to the back layer and run off, but you can die sometimes. Then if you die, you go back to that, all the way back to that one checkpoint at the back. This is the boss. You can't skip this boss, as far as we know. So that was one. There's this setup you can do to this boss to make it go fast. So the first one goes free, bounces, then second one 1, and then this one 3. That was a really good boss fight, and that was a really good level. Alright. Okay, so this is the islands. This is the hardest part of the run for me. At least, because this level is just... You have to do like these really tight ninja pole things at the end of this level. And you can like fall down them. Well, okay, that was one. If you got a good beginning, you can like jump up there and like kill the enemy and save a cycle. Well, I didn't get a good beginning, so. By good beginning, I mean like get one edge jump at the like when you spawn, which is easy. Like just do it. Alright. I'll swing up here. Okay, so this bit's weird because you can get stuck on that block there. Because this layer mechanic thing in this game is weird. Okay, I could have got that. But not about that, like... Oh. Okay. Whoa, nice. That was... No, whoa, that was good. You don't normally see race hit skips to the left. I didn't really... Okay. So race hit skips, if you trip over the bottom of it, then you fall over on your face, and if you fall over on your face in this game, like I said earlier, you get a lot of height. And it's more easy on right sides, but it's still really hard. So we always try it once, but if we don't get it once, we don't try it again, because you'll lose time if you try it again. Okay, so this is a level I hate as well, because I hate all the levels in this Tiny Islands. Whoa, okay, that was... If I didn't hold right, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, so you can jump up there too, but I could have done it, but I got too scared. This level has like a ton of spinny wheel things. Which is bad because I don't like them at all. If you thought the first one was bad, now we got to do them when they were moving. On the plus side, we get a lot of height for doing these ones, so I don't really know which one's easier, the first one or this one. Because of that. Yeah, whoa, that was really close. Okay, you can die here. Because sometimes you grab on here and like the hitbox is weird. So you get hit by the fire. I don't really know why that happens. I don't even know if it's a hitbox. I just like saying it because I want to feel like a scientist. I don't know. 1, 2... Okay, so when you hit the top bubble, that's when you jump and let go. Okay, so this is the boss of this level. Not this one, it's in the room after this. It's this massive sumo, which no one likes because of them bubbles and the bubbles at the top. There's 5 bubbles in this geezer, and you can get flung around like mad. This level, yeah, that was decent. It wasn't the best, but it was good. Right, this level either. Ninja strats. You can skip all them ninja things, which I just did. Okay, so this is where you get a lot of speed. It's nice. Okay. Slope jumping here is the best way to go. You always want to drop down there, unless you're being you're feeling risky, and you jump over it, but hold left so you don't hit the cloud thing. Okay, this level. I don't like this level either. In this level, there's like this spaceship thing you have to move around, and okay. This sucks because this is the key to like get all the gas off these castle things, and if it goes away, the whole castle fills up again with gas, and you die. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Right, let's just hope that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I'm dead. Nice. These spikes are weird too, because the hitboxes are weird. I just don't like this level whatsoever. It's not hard, it's just the gimmicks suck. But death abuse. So it's time to ditch that thing and walk down here and get flung to the right. You guessed it, there's a boss at the end of level 2. It's possible to 2-cycle it, but no one likes it. It's really hard, but it saves time because it skips a cycle. Alright. This is a safety corner. You can't get hit here. Right, that's the boss. Nice dude. Okay, that was a decent level. Besides me dying in the castle. Okay, so this is Dancer's Court. This level is also really cycle heavy, but it's fun because you get to jump over platforms and edge jump and LCJ. Well, not LCJ. But like, it's just fun because you get to skip cycles. I'll save the cats. There we go. That'll make Max happy. Also, Max is a person in the community. Anyway, if I did it right, yeah, okay. I should be on this cycle, yeah. Okay, this is the cycle that everyone wants to be on. Well, not everyone. It's the safest cycle to go. That's the really fast. You can like jump off the ship thing at the end, at the beginning. Get an edge jump. Then, if you do that right, you have to do an LCJ up the stairs without pushing it out because that saves time and cycles. But the thing with that though is the cycle's really hard. So yeah, it's best not to go for it in a run unless you're really consistent at it. Okay, so this is the jump. Oh, okay, good. I don't like that jump. It's hard and it's scary. Away, jump across. Okay. This is the skip, and I'm on the cycle where it just I can get it first try. Never mind. I didn't jump early enough. I got it second try, which is good. I still save time. Quit to depart early. Okay, so this is another really cycle heavy level. But this one's fun as well. Pretty much all the levels in temples are fun. Then you get to like the last world, which is the wilderness, which is like not good at all. I don't like wilderness. It's hard. Let's not talk about that though. Right, so I'm on a good cycle. LCJ. LCJ there to save a bit of time. There's a trick there too where you can like fall over and you can jump and get on that block there, it's moving up and down. Saves, I don't know how much time. I don't know how much time everything saves in this game. I don't really look into strats, I just run them. Bunny hop, which is hard because I just died and whatever. Okay, you can get a lot of speed there. I lost time, a bit of time, not a lot though. What are you gonna do? Marathon. Anyway, so we're gonna hold left here to jump down and get these lasagna block things. I don't know what they are. Moving blocks that like to annoy you. They look like lasagna. I don't know why I thought that, but they do. Okay, so this is the elephant ride. There's a jump at the end of this one, which I don't like. Let's just say that. Also, you can read out donations if they have any as well. Okay, so this is Great Magician's Palace. Wait.
Yes, I can add some donations per second.
Alright, good, cool.
Okay. We have a €1 donation.
Yes. Okay, so that was Great Magician's Palace. It's easy. That real speedrun of level doesn't start until like halfway through it. Anyway, so this is Wilderness. This is the final world, well, place. It's got a mean trick up its sleeve in this level, because you can like fling across the entire level. On the entire level, like this little bit here. Okay, I didn't get it fully. I held on to the thing more than I should have because I didn't want to get killed by the enemy. You can get killed by the enemy if you do it weird. Okay. So I'm gonna jump up these ice things. I don't know what they're called. Icicles, that's it. So I'm gonna like run to this army thing and get an LCJ. Just skip a bit. Okay, so there's a skip here. See if we get it. I didn't get it. It saves like 20 seconds. You can like go to the back of the ice slide and skip it all. There's no point in trying it again because if you fail it then you just lose time than doing it normally. So you have to pull this thing along. And okay. Okay, so everyone that played this game ages ago would have known this level because, yeah, it's got a mean thing at the end. Oh, good. Okay. So I just made the cycle to get like way easier. Now. This is the cycle I need to get on to get the fast cycle in the level. Okay, so I'm gonna try a fling. Okay, I'm not getting the fast cycle now, but if I got the thing a bit faster, I would have. What was that? Okay. Okay, so down here is the bit lower liked because you have to go in a wheel, and acing this level was like really hard for everyone because of this wheel. And it just turns out you can just like skip it. Also you can like skip this conveyor belt thing here, but it's hard and you have to get a jump at the end. So I'm gonna LCJ if I can. Wait. Don't fail this now. Okay. So you can just jump up here and okay. Alright, this level. I don't like this level at all. I don't like any of the wilderness levels, nor the islands. I think islands and wilderness are like the hardest levels. So, there's a skip here. Where like, you don't do that. You have to like get the thing stuck underneath. This sponge stuck underneath so you can LCJ and like get to the top. Okay. Nice. Okay, don't die. That's good. You can still die there, that's why I said don't die, because it's level, it's just hard. It looks cool to go faster, but to do it in a speed run at the end of the run, possibly on PB pace, and you mess up that skip at the start, that's like an automatic 30-second gun. And you can get like stuck into the level, which you can't get out other than restarting a level. That means you have to do the skip again. But then you fail it again, then you have to do the normal version of the level. It just isn't good. Now it's a good skip. I like that skip. That was a good drop too. Okay, that was the level. A lot of things went on. I did an LCJ after lever, so I can like skip a lot of the level. Got it second try, which saves time. That's good. But you get like a good 10 tries of doing that. But the level's moving, so like you have to like I forgot the word. Reposition, that's it. Reposition yourself to do the skip again. Okay, so this is the final level. It's one big massive boss. And you guessed it, there's speed tech, which makes the level horrible. First phase isn't that bad. Gonna hold on. Get on top. Okay, got it. So that was the first phase. You can get it faster. Wait, I don't think you can. I don't know, I forgot. I always get really panicky with this boss. I don't know why I just do. But yeah, 'cause it's really hard. So many like ways to mess up this boss. Oh, what? No! Okay, so I got all the bounces, but like I didn't move. I got that one, no. Which is good. Bounced up. Okay, that was the boss. That final blow there is terrible. Because you could jump up and like not hit the bubble, inside the collector, and yeah, so time's coming up to like 15 seconds. And time. Alright, that was a decent run, I guess. Thanks to Rabid, Jellyfish and PPJ for making the guide to this game, and yeah, well, so that was a sub 1 run, which is really good. That was a good run. Right, I'll be off. Bye bye. See ya. Thanks for having me, UKSG, and yeah, bye bye.
My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful, son. But we were flames and fell in love. We burned the cities down, down. Fire learns you listen. You won't be lonely if you fall in love. Over and over again and again.
Thank you very much, Liam, for this very cool run of Little Big Planet. And while we are setting up our next run, which will be Darkest Dungeon, a 3-way race by Tricro, Cry4 and CMDR, I quickly want to thank you for watching the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering Anniversary Event 2018, a 2-day online speedrunning marathon where we're celebrating the first birthday of UKSG. Be sure to check out our on-site events as well. We hold events in Glasgow, Scotland 4 times a year. If you want to join, be sure to check out our next event, which will be UKSG Winter in January, and submissions for that are still open. I also want to remind you that we are raising money to support Young Minds, a charity leading the fight for a future where all young minds are supported and empowered whatever the challenge is. Your donations help them to make sure young people get the best possible mental health support and have the resilience to overcome life's difficulties. So thank you all for your donations. And if you never want to miss anything regarding UKSG, be sure to join our Discord and check us out on Twitter at UKSG Marathon, and be sure to use the hashtag UKSGA18. And I also want to remind you that for the next run, which will be Darkest Dungeon, we have an incentive for the file name. Currently, we have Harbinger in the lead for the file name with €5, but you can change that by donating, for example, to Poggers, which is currently at €1. So if you want to change this, be sure to get your donations in. Once the run started, we will close off this incentive, so be sure to be fast. We will be setting up our next run, and we will be right back.